I love to talk and I love expressing myself, and barely anything about myself I would consider silent or quiet. I'm a yapper. I talk and I talk and I talk. And I think I've come to the realization that the best things that I have ever come up with have come to me while I was in silence, while I was in solitude, while it was quiet, while my mind was at a calm, peaceful place. And in this world, it's very rare to find times where you're just completely alone with your thoughts because we're constantly being stimulated by the screens, the media, the phones, the music. And while I love and I eat up every single one of these things, I take time every day to silence my mind, because when I'm in silence, that's when my most creative ideas come through. That's when I can find answers. That's when you can find clarity, because when the water is constantly moving all the time, how can you see what's inside of it? And I think that we kind of just forget about that sometimes. We're just so used to the loud life 24/7. And in every single religion, they set time. Okay, not every single religion, but if you think of a religion like Christianity, we have silent time and prayer, or Buddhism, they're meditating and stuff like that. We all have silent time to ourselves and to our minds and with God. And everybody's talking about it. Every religion is like pushing that, but nobody's actually doing it. It's fun in practice. It's nice on paper, but who's actually doing that? And it's it's awful. It's awful because we're constantly always being influenced, and you don't even realize it because it's in your subconscious. The music you listen to, the food you're eating, the people you hang out with, they're all influencing you. And while you could be influencing yourself with good things, you could be feeding yourself nice things. You are what you eat. You could be giving yourself nice things and influencing yourself in a positive way, but you can't really diagnose your problems unless you set time alone in silence. Because if there's always shit going on, how are you going to know what to pinpoint and what to fix? And when you're silent, when it's quiet, you really have the chance to go within instead of looking at the outside problems. You can actually see what the root is to what's going on inside of your head, and what's going on in your life, and what's happening that's being reflected. Because everything starts from within, okay? Nothing in this world that's around us or anything in the physical started just from the physical. It always starts in your head. Every single This cup of coffee, this was in my head this morning. I thought about, I want a cup of coffee, and now I have a cup of coffee. This microphone, I went on Amazon. I thought about getting a microphone, and now I have a microphone. Everything comes from thoughts. Everything stems from thoughts. And you get clarity that way when you are silent and you can just listen to yourself. And I do that especially in the mornings when I first wake up, because when you first wake up, your mind is still in, what is it, theta brainwave state, which is really susceptible to absorbing information and getting impressed, your subconscious mind being impressed. So when you first wake up, you really need to have like structure on what's happening. When you first wake up, the first things you need to be thinking about is positive stuff. The first things you need to be doing is an accomplishment. Make your bed. That first little step, if the first thing you do in the morning is make your bed and you're getting something done, that sets the motions, that sets the wheel in motion to continue doing great things throughout the day. And you I mean, most people these days, we can't even go 2 minutes without silence. I mean, there was this experiment that I saw was done, and it's where this person is in a room for like 30 minutes with, it's just a white room, and there's a button that if you click it, it electrocutes you. And these people would rather be electrocuted than sit in silence for 30 minutes. That is how fried our brains are. And I mean, we all just need to slow down. We all just need to slow down, really. I mean, like, here I am now talking, and I'm like, it's like I have somewhere to be. Like, I'm in a rush. I have a hair appointment, and it's in an hour. And why I'm speaking like I have somewhere to be when I'm literally just chilling in the car, that's just an example right there of just like how fast paced everything is, and how we really just need to slow down and be alone with our thoughts. And that can be like meditating, obviously, and also journaling. I find that when I'm just alone with a piece of paper and I just start writing, and whatever comes to mind is always what I need to hear most. It's always what I've been holding myself back from hearing. And when things are constantly being shoved into your face like all the time, you can't really see what needs to be seen. So yeah, what are you going to do today? What are you going to do today to make sure that you can hear the voices in your head that are trying to tell you what you need to do? What are you going to do today to make sure your subconscious mind is telling you what you need to hear? Because all of your answers are within. There's nothing outside of you that's going to help you figure out what you need to do. It's always within. Because everything in the outside world started from in here. So what you're going to do today is you're going to sit in silence for 10 minutes. See if you can do that, or you can do a digital detox. Stop the influences from coming in. Um stop people in your circle who aren't influencing you the right way, because you really are. You really are the 5 people you hang out with most. You're really the content you consume. You're the foods you eat. You're the people you hang out with. And nobody's really themselves anymore. Nobody's really themselves anymore. And you can truly become authentically and truly yourself when you set time aside to sit in silence and just listen to your heart. Listen to your heart.